Tokozani, peace and greetings, everyone. My name is Makosi Gogo-Atel Ganyezi, and I am the founder and creator of African Mystery School, the Raw Rites of Passage programs. And I am here today with one of our lovely student initiate alumni from our first cohort of African Mystery School. I'm so happy to have you here, Ia Marie. And I just want to welcome you and have you share a little bit about your journey, a little bit about yourself. And so we'll just start there. And please introduce yourself.
Tokozani Ia Gogo. I am Ia Marie. I am a priest of Ifa, priest of Ogun, and I'm in Virginia. And that's basically in the show. Just here, this is me. Nothing special. Just
you see, you sitting up telling stories now because you was something special. Okay, so I just want to just start off with saying, congratulations for making it through the first cohort. It's never easy being the first to go through something new, and I appreciate you and all of those within your cohort that journeyed with you and made it to the end. We had, many are called, but few are chosen to stay and complete and see things through. And you were one of those who gave it your all and really surrendered to your process, and you're able to really see the difference in your life and how Spirit is showing up for you, has already shown up for you. And I just really want to talk a little bit about Ia Marie, who she was probably about a year ago around this time, and what led you to join African Mystery School, considering that you really already had gone through initiation, gone through many initiations. So someone who already has a pretty solid background and foundation in working with spirit in the Orisha, and it just in a spiritismo and all the many traditions that you already are a part of. What was something that really called to you and let you know that this was something you needed to do?
I felt like something was missing within me, something that I kept yearning for, but couldn't grasp a hold of. I felt kind of incomplete. So I was scrolling, as I always do, scrolling through the Facebook and everything. I saw the advertisement for African Mystery School. I was like, nah, this is a scam, whatever. It ain't real. So it's one of those people trying to, get, just get in your inbox or whatever. So I then scrolled some more, I read up on it. And I was like, you know what? My heart got really hot. My chest, my heart, and it started beating fast. So I said, okay, this is someplace my ancestors want me to be. And that's when I contacted you. And the rest is history. It's just that feeling of I needed more for myself. It was about me at that point in time. So yeah, that's what led in search of Marie.
Makos, thank you so much for sharing that. Because I know sometimes those of us who already have, a background and a history, in working with spirit, the Orisha, and in the traditions that we have found home and comfort in, it's easy to become comfortable in what and just kind of rest on that. So I really thank you for, seeing accepting and understanding where you're at, and you already are a powerhouse, but having these additional tools, I know you're gonna go on and do great things. You already are doing great things. So I just thank you for that, because it's easy for us when we become, seniors, elders in traditions. It's easy for us to just think, oh, I don't need that, I'm good, So thank you.
Or always, always, especially when you're trying to find yourself. You never learn yourself. You're going to be on this earth for ages, and you really won't know who you are until actually you ascend to
Marcos. And that's what this is. African Mystery School is now a part of the new Ascension Leaders University. So it's really all about ascending and reaching your level, like the level where your spirits want you to be, right? And that is unlimited. It truly is unlimited, because we're always have room for growth and to continue to add to our legacy. And one of my main goals is to become a good ancestor here on earth. So that means that I constantly have to make atonement and constantly be purifying and refining myself in the way I show up in the world. So thank you so much. I want to talk a little bit about, while I have you here, what were some of your favorite moments and experiences that you had in African Mystery School throughout the 11 months that we were together. It was supposed to be 9 months, but it ended up, we loved you so much. We had to keep it going. So to really give the fullness, what were some of the things and major takeaways that you received throughout your time in African Mystery School that you can share without giving away the mystery to those that are considering joining?
Being able to be amongst women of all backgrounds, ethnicity, that's it, right?
That's it. I'll just say skin journeys, because we all on our own journey.
Yes.
In that. Yeah.
And being able to be yourself and not be judged, to share yourself, to share you, if you will, without giving away too much, being able to be in the midst of women and just be open and honest with each other. It was a beautiful thing. That was one of my favorite things. And another favorite thing is the jokes, the laughs, the fun. It wasn't always comfortable, but being around the women and you, Go-Go, and the other instructors made it comfortable. You can be at ease. And that's what I loved about it. It's one of my very favorite things also, just being able to be at ease with everything, the process that you're going through. Beautiful experience. Beautiful. Like, yeah. I'm sensitive. So.
It's fine. I am too. So we mirror each other on that. And yeah, it was really good to be able to see during our temple hours, our community time, just everybody showing up however they were, and it's still spirit still being able to move through that. And no matter what topic or whatever we were discussing, it always was something powerful that came from it, be it cries, laughter, just powerful moments that we shared. I definitely can agree to that. The community, the African Mystery School community, is one of the best communities that I have had the honor to experience. And I'm just hoping that the next group that comes in with that same level of energy and willingness to share, because your group really was willing and open to share themselves, and that's what created this cohesiveness and this synergy that was really felt
beautiful.
In the group. It was really beautiful. And I know I have made, you being one of them, I've made connections with people that I know are going to be with me long after African Mystery School ends. These are like lifelong connections, and it felt like a coming home of soul family,
right.
People that were a part of my family that I got to really see and witness and remember them. Like, you are my family, you know, from a sister from another mother, definitely.
Yep, you stuck with me.
You stuck with me, boo. That's what it is. So now that you are on the other side of the 11 months and having completed the process, in a sense, we still are going to have our in-person gathering, but the curriculum and having gone through the actual content and container that African Mystery School offered, who would you say you are now, right? How you show up now, having gone through the 11 months with us and all of the different instructors that poured into you throughout the time?
With the tools that I was given, that we all were given through the 11 months, I show up differently. My back is a little bit straighter. More confidence in being able to be myself again, say what I need to say, not take life too seriously, but serious enough, have fun. Spiritually, it's like, I can't even explain how the tools that we were given makes just everyday spiritual life easier, and the manifestations that happen with the everyday tools that were given to us. You can't even explain, you can't even put it into words. And just me being able to walk and look at things differently through the new set of eyes that was given through the 11 months. And just to hear my sister, I'm trying not to give away anything, so I'm just navigating around. I hear your voice, I hear the instructors' voices, especially when I get in one of those blasé moods or whatever, just like, But one thing I always remember is, like, through the process, you gotta take time for you. And I keep replaying that over and over again when I get in that mood where I don't want to go and do my laundry, or I don't want to go and do the dishes. It's so important to, without saying everything, but you know, that's one of the things that stick out, and I show up with how I show up, if that makes sense. Sometimes I talk backwards, but I show up a lot.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Part of the reason I'll say this, part of the reason why the time stretch from 9 months to 11 months is because, you know, Spirit dropped within me the necessity and the need for rest, you know, being incorporated in the process, and having rest, sacred rest, be modeled and included as an activity, like scheduling rest for ourselves and really learning what that looks like, to also allow ourselves to be in rest and to see the beauty of that and see what can be created in the stillness. You know, Makosi Asifa had shared a little bit about in her series about, you know, utilizing rest and taking those moments to do those little things throughout the journey, you know. So that was very important to include that sacred pause and time for reflection throughout, to give us, even just to give us time just to catch up and let everything land. You know, we are so often tasked with trying to do, and even in the process, you know, even going through rites of passage, I didn't want it to become another thing on the list to do. You know, I wanted the things that were being shared and offered by the priestess instructors to have time to really integrate, you know, give you time to really process, so that you can begin to take those things and make it become an actionable thing that you're doing, that you're receiving in real time, and not just collect dust on your mind shelf, you know, somewhere, you know. So thank you for saying that. Yeah, thank you so much for saying that. Are there any final shares that you have on your heart? Any words of wisdom that you may want to share with someone who may find themselves in the place that you were last year in considering joining the African Mystery School Rites of Passage?
If you get those butterflies in your stomach, the heat in your chest, I can't sleep because it's on my mind, or it keeps popping up about African Mystery School, join. Go through the class, go through the courses. You won't regret it. It's a beautiful thing. You'll learn more about yourself. You'll learn so much without me saying a whole bunch, but you'll learn a lot. And it's a beautiful experience. The instructors are phenomenal. They pour into you. They allowed us to pour into them also. And it's like Makosi said, it's a family. We're a big family. The unity, the love, the shares, I recommend it highly. And this is not a paid advertisement, so don't I'm serious. I'm speaking from the heart. And you can ask anybody who went through this class for 11 months. It was a beautiful thing. And the tools are lifelong tools. It's not just something you get for 11 months, throw in the trash. Nah, you use these tools every single day. Period. Join. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Or you'll regret it.
Yeah. Or you'll have to wait for another year and
then the line will be long.
Yeah. And who knows what will happen in the next year. So now is the time. Now is definitely the time. So thank you so much for being with me, spending this time just to share a little bit about your experience. And for those of you that are watching and tuning in, if this sparks your curiosity, your interest, please join us at the website that will be included in this link in this post. Go to africanmysteryschool.com to learn more. We have a masterclass that will be coming up soon. I believe that is going to be on September 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on that, we'll be going a little bit more into African Mystery School, the new Ascension Leaders University, and all of the many offerings that will be found within Ascension Leaders University, and how you can join us and be a part of it. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And I shall see you on the other side. Peace.